Hello, welcome back to RatAttack. Ignore that other rat right there, that doesn't matter. I was practicing. I'm doing another speed paint. No one requested it, except for my mom. She wanted another one, so here you go, Mom. I'm doing another rat drawing because, of course, it's called RatAttack. Of course, it's going to be a rat. You'll start to see how it's a rat in a second. You sort of need to wait for it to take shape. For this one, I'm kind of more going for like the open mouth, shocked rat. So I give him the big old open mouth. I give him some little teeth, as all rats have, a cute little nose. Give him a little hand, you know, all the necessities. I've been sick the last couple of days, so we haven't been able to record anything I haven't had anything to edit. Not that I probably would have, because I was sick and I was lazing about. But today I feel a little bit better, so I was like, well, I still can't record, but at least I can draw another awesome rat. So I hope you like it so far. Looks like I'm starting to color it in now. I'm doing a bit better job than last time. Well, I was until I colored outside of its mouth. Let's see, I give it some nice pearly whites there. A little gray nose, that's cute. Alright, then next I go ahead and I start the tail. I go with the cartoonish pink again because, I mean, I don't know what other color to make a rat's tail. I go ahead and I add a nice, deep, kind of a wine red to the inside of his mouth. Maybe he's been drinking too much, I don't know. I don't know the man like that, but, you know, that's just how it is. I go ahead and I color in its other ear there. I do a pretty good job. I make a new layer, and I actually decide I'm going to do the background relatively early on this time. I mean, you're technically supposed to start with the background, but I start on the wrong layer. I want a like nice, pretty blue sky, so I go ahead and I add that, and I want that effect where it's like the darkest, deepest blue, the highest up you look. And then like towards the horizon it gets lighter and lighter, so you can kind of almost see that, maybe. And then these clouds are where I show off my real artistic ability. I use the airbrush tool. I know, new tools, this is crazy, this is so much at once. And I just start painting. I mean, I know it looks like, okay, for the record, I'm not putting any real cloud pictures on screen. This is me drawing it, just in case you got confused. So yeah, as you might be able to notice, I'm doing like a light blue on the bottom side of the clouds to make them look cool. Yeah, that's the word. I add a sun, and then actually I go ahead and I add sort of the sun's reflection on those clouds there. Really, again, going for the realism look. I'm really quite, okay, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at drawing realistically. I mean, look at this so far and don't, like, look me in the eye and say that, wow, Gage, that looks like it's drawn. No, this looks real. I have them in some, like, grassy hills or whatever, and in the back, you know, I choose a darker color so you can tell they're in the back. And I add some mountains. Looks good, and then I'm like, well, we need some like even darker mountains, so we go ahead and we put some darker mountains behind them. Wow, those look nice. Yep, gotta get the spiky one there. I pause for 20 hours, I don't know what I'm doing, I think I took a nap here. And then I'm like, oh, I want flowers. And so, like, this is a nice little prairie our rat's chilling in. Actually, later in the drawing, maybe I should have started by saying this. I guess I'm editing it right now so I could go back and change it, but I'm not gonna. That rat's actually supposed to be me. I'm gonna draw Ethan here in a minute. I'm sorry, I'm drinking lemonade. Oh, you know, I really actually, that's a real easy trick to make your grass look like grass, is just adding those little line thingies. Just makes it, it's like some of the grass has like shadows to it, you know. But anyway, I add a bunch of flowers and stuff, and then I'm like, gonna add these cute little dandelions. They look good, you know, they're hanging out. Oh, this is a new recording, you can't tell. I moved me over there, I'm chilling. Let's see. I think it's here when I decide it's Ethan time. I'm like, you know what? Let's hide all our other layers and let's draw Ethan. So here he is. Is that his tail or his nose? You'll find out in a minute. Spoiler alert, it's his nose. Yeah. That looks pretty good. I try and get that thing where you you see like dogs put their front paws over each other and it's all cute. Oh, I even give him little whiskers. Let's see, and then I color him in. He's gonna be a more light gray sort of fur color there. Give him a little white in his eye, a brown button nose, kind of a different pink than I chose for my rat tail, but yeah, you know, I think it suits him. So there's Ethan, he's chilling. I go ahead, I can't figure out where to put him. I'm like, where do I put him? So I just flip him over and he can sit over there. So I go ahead and I clean up a little bit of the lines on him. I give myself whiskers here because I was jealous. And then I realized I forgot an important step. I forgot to add shading. So down there for a split second, you can see it right now. I went to add shading and I realized I already combined my layers. I can't add the shading now, so guess we're just gonna be unshaded. I know, it takes a little bit away from the realism part, but everything but the shading is basically spot on because the end result I'm going for here is our actual setup we have when we make our videos. That's our little TV there. That's where all the magic happens. That's where we see all the games, play all the games, you know how it is. And then I actually decided to add a little Easter egg of a game in here. So see if you can guess what it is. If not, I'll tell you at the end. Little green block so far. You can't really tell. Maybe Minecraft. I don't know. Oh, it looks like I'll just tell you what it is. It's bushes because there's. I mean, you can obviously tell what they are, but just throwing it out there. Looks like a stump. It's a stump. And then there's a little guy. Who's that? Oh my god, what's he doing? What are we playing? What game is this? Can you guess? Have you guessed yet? He's looking good. Yeah. Honestly, this looks pretty accurate to the game. I struggled to remember what the other characters look like, so there you go. There's a different character. Oh wow, looks good. Perfect. Go ahead. There's 4 characters in total. Here's another one. Can you guess who it is? Oh, that's a nice haircut. I wish my hair looked like that. And then this one. God, I'm getting nightmares just remembering how this one looks. So I give him his haircut, you know, and then his little suit that he's got or whatever. He's so ugly. No, I mean photorealistic. He looks so good. And then Hector. Spoilers. It's Omori. It's yeah. Go watch it. We play Omori. Hopefully you could tell who's who. And then we're both frightened by how ugly Hero is. So I make Ethan sad and myself frightened. So there we go. Then I go ahead and I add some more detail into the dresser. Or it's not a dresser, it's a desk. I don't know. This is a rough sketch of it, but you get it. I mean, just kidding, it's photorealistic, it's not rough at all. There's our microphone. Whoa, that's actually the one I'm talking into right now. So, you know, looking at this and then looking at the screen, it's pretty accurate, you know. That's our laptop, we got the Xbox there. And just to really go for that realism idea once again, because it's the game that shows on the screen of the laptop, I just copied and pasted it. You need to get all the wires and stuff. Of course, there's so many wires, so many. We even have one going into our ears at all times. that's how many wires there are. Like, why do we need so many? I don't even know what half of them do anymore. I don't remember. Now, what I'm drawing on the ground there is actually in what's it called? An Uncrustable package, yeah. And I give us each one because, like, usually in between episodes we share an Uncrustable, or not one. We each have a different one, and then we forget to throw the wrappers away until the very end. So that's the story behind that. I'm like really blanking on what to add at this point, so I'm like, I'm gonna add the blimp lady from Cuphead. So here she is. Put a picture of the Cuphead lady, blimp lady, on screen and see how much they look alike. See, I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, so far, wow, that looks good. I love how the leg in the back is like twice as thick as the one in front. That's realism, guys. Let's see. I draw some little ants by Ethan because he smells, and he always has little bugs flying all around him because he smells. That one on the right, I just give it really long, like 2 really long legs though. It doesn't get 6, it just gets 2 really long ones. I'm really blanking on what to add here, so I'm like, what should I do? And I'm like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add another realism thing we have going on. Because this happens in like probably half of our videos. We just have to scrap them entirely because we get nuked. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Kind of really ruins the mood when we're playing like sort of a story game like Omori. Go watch it. And you know, sometimes we have to replay certain parts because we get nuked and we have to like restart. But you know, it's all part of the experience, you know. We're all about that grind. I'm drawing on the wrong layer for 30 minutes, but actually the end result is I ate a little man, and he's just chilling. There he is. Yep, there you go. Easter egg. Moving on. I don't even know what I add after this. I've forgotten. Yeah, this was like an hour ago. But anyway, let's see. Oh, yep, that's right. It's the phone. I cut it out like 99% of the time, but there's sometimes a phone that rings in the background, so yep, there's it. It's ringing. There we go. Leave your theory as to why the phone's there. I do this for 40 minutes. Oh god, that's horrifying. Anyway, do I add? Oh, yep, signature time. You guys know. You already know. I pick a green on green so that you can't hardly see it, but I mess up. Yeah, anyway, goodbye.